What's good, everybody? It's Volume here. I'm running out of time before the match actually starts, but I'm going to try to do a team building thing just to... I feel like I haven't done that, and I feel like I should. And maybe I could have a nicer way of doing it eventually, but I can't even get Pokemon on my battle screen, and honestly, I don't really think it's necessary for the battle screen. So what I'm probably going to do is not have anything on the battle screen and see how that goes for this week. Maybe I'll add stuff in post. We'll see. But I think it's not really necessary based on what I've seen from other people's content, and I think it's good. So I want to try to not minimize my strain for maximizing my effort here, or maximizing results. So minimize my effort, maximize results. You know, well, we'll see. I had some help from prepping my team today from my boy Johnny and Smot. I guess I'm going to give them credit before the game is done, so if the prep is bad, when we lose, I guess blame them, not me, right? No, blame me. I'm the one who has the final decision on what to say. So they just helped me out, and I'm grateful for it. But anyways, let's get into it. So it's week 4, battling Muffin. He's 3-0, I'm 2-1, and he's got some forfeit wins. He got a forfeit win last week, and he had a DC win week 1. I had a slightly less weird DC win, but versus Will, because that game all got completed, but they still did a different thing. Like, it was weird. What Muffin's week 1 was weird, but whatever. We'll just get into it. So I got this Bronzong here, and I mean, like, overall, like, his team, maybe I'll have this up, is like Sneasler, Zapdos, Screamtail, Artrulodon, Rillaboom, Crocodile, and his Terra users all in a row are Hisuian, Typhlosion, Wordeer, Regis, and then following with the regular members to round out the team, Cramorant, and Blastoise. I don't know if that was super clear, but we'll go with it. So I don't really know if Sneasler will come. I don't think it should. I don't think it has a good matchup. I think Gliscor dunks on it. I think Bronzong dunks on it. I think Sinistra dunks on it. Like, it's just not super good. It's hard, but he might bring it. I don't know how attached he is to bringing Sneasler, but I'm kind of risking it all on that. And so these Pokemon are not really ordered like in the way that I built them. Like, I mean, I put all 6 Pokemon on the team that kind of swap around what I want to do. That's usually how I build. But I was thinking, like, he's bringing like a Zapdos, offensive Zapdos. He's bringing like a Screamtail to support it. Artrulodon's annoying for me. Rillaboom's really annoying for me, and then he can kind of do whatever the hell he wants with the last mons. Cramorant and Wordeer are like weird brings. I don't think will be super good, but they could be annoying. But I'd honestly be happy not to see the Typhlosion or the Crocodile or the Blastoise, because that means either like hazards go up or these like offensive threats aren't there. So we'll see what he actually brings. And Regis, I don't know what I feel about Regis. I don't think it's that good, but maybe it goats on me, because I'm not a knower on what it does. So yeah, but I mean, let's start with this thing. Can we? Does it not show the item? Also, I hope my things aren't done wrong, because I done these really like right before the battle. So unfortunately, I've been busy this week. Such is life. But I have this weird ass special Blaziken to take down his Artrulodon with his Focus Blast. I mean, it might be AV, but like that won't like worry about if it comes in and Snavita's stacked up, and then Blaziken comes in and like bam, got him. And it also will catch him off guard, because you're not expecting like a special Blaziken to pop up. You think it's like a normal Blaziken. So hopefully it catches him off guard, and we get some nice kills with it when he's not expecting a Specs Blaziken to like murder his team. That's pretty much the goal for it. And Overheat, because it's the best Fire Stab, and Fire Blast, because it's the best Fire Stab that doesn't have secondary effects, and Focus Blast, because it's the best Fighting Stab. I mean, secondary effect is that it misses 30% of the time, but that's like a gamble we're going to take. And we got Thunder Punch for the Cramorant. And if I feel like I can click Thunder Punch for like a move that won't murder me, but I am timid. So that's Ken. Let's go into Lycanroc too. So Lycanroc, I was initially going to bring SD, but it's a where's the item? It's this way. It's a banned Lycanroc, and we don't know, standard max attack, max speed. Actually, do I need to be max speed here? I'm max speed for. I mean, well, this is not the polish on one of my videos. I could probably have run some more defense EVs, which would have been nice. I was like not really thinking about it, but maybe he's like speed creeps. The advantage is I'm not going to regen it because we're battling now, but It still gives me a potential advantage if he speed creeps his Screamtail, speed creeping me, speed creeping Zapdos. The weird situation, but it's banned because I'm not like it's hard to get click SD versus his team. But so this gives me another option to hit things, and close combat and Stone Edge is really hard for him to switch into. Screamtail doesn't want to take an Iron Head. A Cell Rock is gonna be great priority, and then he's asking me if I'm ready. So team builder. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, so we'll just really quickly go through everything. Sinistra is Calm Mind, Strength Sap. It's bring Skull because he has Weird Ear, and I don't know if Weird Ear is gonna come, but like if it does, then I won't be able to hit it if I run Machagacha, and I feel like I need Strength Sap to not get to like have good healing and not get murdered. So it's kind of like I can't really bring everything, and I'm Terra Normal because I don't want to get murdered by the Typhlosion, and I have Heat Proof, so I don't get murdered. And that's basically the thing for that one. And then, oh my god, Gliscor is just like, it was a great defensive mod in this game, and Toxic is really nice. The things that want to switch into Toxic don't want to switch into Gliscor, so it's really good. We're high horsepower because of the Rillaboom. Gotta get those rocks up. I really messed up versus Gravy, and I'm kicking myself ever since for not like setting rocks earlier in that game. And U-turns just so I can get some momentum into my threats, my Blaziken and my Lycanroc, because those things are going to be what threatens things out, and makes room for my sweepers like this Sinistra and like this Bronzong, which is really weird. It's a spinner to get rid of the terrain potentially for Lycanroc, so Grassy Glide doesn't like own me, and I guess it can hit Zapdos, but really Body Press after like +2 or +4 is really good, and this it hits the Screamtail with Gyro Ball. And then the last thing is the Clef, which is a Life Orb Magic Guard, but it's because he has no, his very resist is Typhlosion, which is why I have Water Pulse, because that's the best move I can get to hit it. But it's Meteor Beam is it's technically better, but that's a charge move. I didn't want to on Power Herb, so that's where I'm at. I could have maybe done that. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping just to get some comp lines up, and then hit harder than expected with a Life Orb Magic Guard, hiding the Life Orb, and be like, ooh, see a barrier or something like weird, or Kibia. And that's the goal. So, but this thing kind of relies on Sneasel being dead or not there. That's sort of also the thing with Lycanroc sort of relied on the same thing. But anyway, that's the team, and I'll see you guys when we hit on over to the battle. And we're searching for the battle. I hope that caught everything and started in time. Hopefully the music's on there. I'm trying to Team Star music. We're going up against Muffin. And you got the preview of the team, hopefully, and we are going to roll with it. And I have my calcs ready, and what the fuck did he bring? So he did bring the Weird Ear. I forgot to mention, he made transactions for this Weird Ear, so I assume he brought it specifically for the Sinistra. So I wasn't sure if he was actually going to bring it, though, because I don't know if it's super good. And he did actually end up bringing Sneasler. So maybe I wish I brought the Greninja instead, which was my 7th Mon, but I didn't go for it. Glad I'm not really SD like Lycanroc, but like that's also not super great. I mean, I think Sneasler has a hard time getting through the Zong and the score though. What else do I want to consider in this bad match? Jesus. Oh fuck. I don't know what I was. I had like a lead, but I'm really bad at doing leads, so fuck. I guess I have to make a decision. Crocodile's not here, so I was gonna leave Clef in that case. That was the situation. I'm just gonna leave Gliscor. That's my default lead. I'm gonna get rocks up. I don't think anything has, like, Gliscor has a bad matchup versus anything. We're out of time to really think. Ooh, I watch other people's battles and they seem so calm and collected, and I feel like I'm just a mess when I battle. Like, I'm just like, fuck, I have no time. Holy shit, everything's going wrong. And it's like, when you look at these, like, YouTube people, like, battling, and they're, like, so cool and collected, you're like, damn, they really have it all together. And I don't know if it comes down to prep work or, like, Pokemon knowledge, or it's just, like, I don't know what it is. But it's also so much easier to make mistakes. Alright, so this is an okay lead for me, because he doesn't know what the fuck my score is, but I really don't know what the fuck his Zapdos is, and I feel like it's got to be an offensive one. Alright, we are just running some calcs if I get murdered by a hurricane here. Which I do. But it's not gonna knock me off or anything. So I think I can... I don't know. I feel like he's fully special offensive, but I don't really have a great switch into the Zapdos. This is probably why he let it. If I were to understand this correctly. I don't want to click U-turn because I will get owned. I'll get static paralyzed is what I mean. I don't really have a switch in, so I think I could go Bronzong, but I think I'm just gonna click Rocks. I could Toxic this thing as well. I think he switches more likely than he stays in. Oh, he Hurricanes. Oh, but he's missing. Oh, that sucks so bad. And that indicates to me that he's a specialty attack. A high F special attacker. We were trying to manifest, we were talking before the game, like we are trying to manifest like not having misses or like a clean game, but that sucks. I don't really like having these kind of weird games too, because I'm going to fully take advantage of the thing because I want the win, but then at the end of the day when you look back, the win is not clean. But like if you just like, oh, I'm not gonna, like hacks happens, I'm not going to play, then like, I don't know. There's got to be a risk for clicking these high power moves. I mean, maybe he does something different now. He clicks another Hurricane. Yeah, he's like an offensive Zapdos. And how much HP does that do to me? I got a Toxic on it. I don't know if I wanted to let this thing get low, actually. Well, I just have to live with it. So it was 153 before. I can actually figure out the percentage I was at. I forgot I could do this. This is my first time doing this. My calculator is so big. I was at 43%. So he did 54, 57 to me. So he's not like, is that just a pure normal Zapdos? I guess that's just pure Zapdos. He's an offensive Zapdos. I'm just gonna go swap into Zong, I guess. I could U-turn on it actually, which is what I should have done. But now he doesn't know I have U-turn at least. Ooh, the coping you have to do when you play this game. Hurricane, he's just mashing the Hurricane button. Am I not confused? Yeah, well, all's well that ends well, maybe? I didn't write down what he had. Let me, I remember though. Fuck, but I don't really have time to, I'm trying to do this so I can remember. So we got Zapdos, Sneasler, Artrulodon, Tail, Toys, Weirdier. I don't remember the last one. Can I go back? Oh yeah, there you go. I can look at his team like this. Holy shit! I didn't even know this. Oh, I got 6 months. I said 6 months, and I got the right. Okay, cool. I don't really want to. I don't know why I did this. This is a bad move because if he stays in, I was gonna actually. This is not a bad move. Okay, thank God he switched out. No, because my what I was going. I'm really doubtful of myself, guys. I was like going into switch out. I was thinking like fuck. What was I thinking? I was thinking like Lycanroc. He was gonna switch out on the Bronzong, or he's gonna press Heat Wave. So Lycanroc is a good switch. And it can threaten out the Zapdos if he doesn't switch out and he presses Heat Wave. If I got burned, it would have sucked, but... Alright, so I got nothing on this guy. But, I mean, I could get T-Waved here, which would kind of suck. But I could also maybe... I don't know if I kill with a... I don't know what a Screamtail set is. Screamtail could be kind of whatever. And then let me think about, like, what I'm clicking into. I mean, Iron Head is... If he goes into the Artrulodon, it would be kind of annoying. Could double into Blaziken. I'm an Iron Head. It's a really defensive version. And I flinched him. Oh, I'm just RNGing him, dude. I can't get a clean win. Well, it looks like he was fully fizz deaf. But he's probably now realizing that I'm banned, which is why he stayed in. And I sped him, so... Looks like he healed some leftovers, but he took a lot. I don't know if he switches now. Now that he knows that I'm banned. I don't really want to switch into a T-Wave. I mean, I don't know why his Screamtail switch was Bronzong. Or the other way around. Why is Bronzong switch with Screamtail? I kind of want a hard switch Blaziken, but I'm afraid of getting T-Waved. I think he switches. I'm gonna swap Sinisha. I'm soul reading right now, guys. I don't know if that's a good thing to do. Yeah. He withdrew. Our Trulodon came in. Maybe I could have doubled into Blaziken. I picked a middle ground play. Is this even where I want to be right now? I don't know what this Trulodon set's gonna what it is. What is Cha gonna do, dude? I kind of want to just calm mine, but I mean, he doesn't know if I'm Terra Fairy right now. But then he's still 50-50 for him. If I want to be Fairy for this, but I'm Terra Normal, so I just get murdered by a Drake, a Pulse, fuck, a Draco Meteor. But I feel like he'd be Psycho to click it because I'm Terra Fairy. But I think I'm Psycho if I Calm Mind as well. I'm gonna Calm Mind. Oh, he's Dark Pulse. Oh my god. He crit. Oh, we're just trading hacks. I don't know if that mattered though. He's like, now that's actually bad for me because I don't know what set he is. Yeah, that had to be like, unless he was like Specs, Dark Pulse. Dude, we're just getting owned. Maybe I should have just switched into something. I don't know what I would have switched into though. Like, it's not like I have a great switch into the Trulodon. It's kind of a hard Pokemon for me to switch into. So Sinisha, kind of what I wanted to be in on. If I Terra Normaled, I wouldn't have died. But if you use Specs, that Dark Pulse would hurt a lot. So, let me pull my battle notes. Like, I don't know if that crit mattered. I'm gonna go into Blaziken. Because I'm running out of time. Jesus. Okay. So I should murder it with like a fighting move. We actually just, I'm gonna turn off my, I'm just like in my calc, but like I'm turning off the stuff. Just like, so I can see like a normal Blaziken. I have it locked on only my sets. I got 30 seconds, which is plenty of time. I'm just gonna... I don't know. Focus Blast isn't the greatest click. But I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I maybe I want to click Overheat. I could have maybe killed something if he switches. Alright, we hit the Focus Blast. We got a kill, let's go, it got him. It did its job. Oh my god, it's always so hype when something works out like that. Woo! Specs can. Now he switches into something that can deal with it, but I got our Trulodon. Unfortunately, our Trulodon killed Sinisha. I don't know how to spell this thing. Kills Cha. Ken kills Arch. Ba-bam. He's shocked right now. He's like, what the fuck did I just witness? Okay. If this thing starts smashing on me right now, that'll be really unfortunate. This thing seems to be... In order for him to switch on me like this, seems like he would be... you know, not... like a weird set. Like an AV set. Like if he's like this surf AV and he... Yeah, I think I should just assume that he's AV right now. I guess, I don't know, I really have a good switch into this thing. My Sinisha would have been my switch in. I mean... Clef is tanky, right? I think it has to be Clef. If this thing's AV though, it's liquidation. Okay. Okay, you didn't get the defense drop. Let me actually just do some fact checking right now on liquidation owning me right now. Cause we're kind of in a hacksy type of game right now. I'm just gonna calm mind. I don't know. Dude, it's like when you get down into these battles, you just start operating on instinct, and if your instinct is wrong, then you just like get owned. Because like 60 seconds is like not a lot of time to think of a move, even when you prep for the matchup and everything. Like you always have to like look up stuff because you're not like it's so hard to be prepared. That's how I feel during these matches, man. I hope I seem cool and collected, but I feel like I can't be coming across as that. So we're trying our best. But I think I'm definitely getting more accustomed to battling on Wi-Fi. I'm like learning what buttons to press. What did he go into? Wordier? Wordier feels weird now. John Travolta. Oh, because he's gonna encore me? I should have Moonblast. I forgot this thing could just encore me into this. If I'm Mental Herb right now, I can't. I have to switch, I think. Is it Trick or something? Does it even get Trick? Let's do some research. It does get Trick. I mean, what's more useful to me right now? I guess if he encores me, then it's like a waste of my time. So. I'm gonna go into Gliscor. I don't know why. Actually, I should have kept Gliscor. I don't know. I want to keep Bronze. I'm afraid of Bronzong getting owned. So, I feel like that's my obvious switch. So I'm going to score. He's setting up his own rocks. Damn. He got me. Alright, I should be slower, so... I was just, like, basically I'm just hoping to get some HP back, and he's gonna switch probably, because no one's gonna get Toxic. He didn't bring Rillaboom, I just realized that. Like, I hadn't processed. Oh my god, he's a Wish. God damn it. What do I want to go into? I didn't think he'd be Wish Streamtail. Like, what does he have? He can't have, like, Encore and Protect. What's even low? I mean, Sinisha was kind of my thing for this. I don't know. It's a defensive Screamtail. I don't think it's, I think it's Fizdef. So I think I should just go Bronze Lung, because... Is he gonna switch out? Archulon's dead. I mean, like, he has Rocks and Wish. He can't have Encore Protect. So, is he running no Protect? I feel like it's more likely than no Encore, but maybe he was just bluffing. Maybe I should have Iron Defensed. I'm so lost at like what this Screamtail's doing. If it protects, I'm just gonna Iron Defense next turn. You can switch into anything. I should have Iron Defense. Whatever. No, he's Thunder Waving me. Okay. That makes my Gyro Balls more powerful. Come on. But of course we're getting completely owned by RNG. I mean, we got lucky, we got unlucky. I don't even know. I think it balances out at this point, but... He didn't protect though, so I'm just gonna Gyro Ball. I mean, maybe I should Iron Defense again? I don't know. I feel like he's just like... I don't know what he's gonna do. I have no idea. I just clicked so fast. He's just wishing again. I just think he has to be Encore, right? Gyro Ball doesn't even do 50. Jesus. Oh, because he's not running speed on the Screamtail, it's for max defense, so it's just like to deal with the wrong zone. But like a wrong zone, I don't understand what this thing does. I'm so confused. Like, is he just gonna switch now? Now he's gonna switch? Yeah, I should have Iron Defense there. But he's gonna go Zapdos? Yeah. I knew I could have gotten paralyzed from this. This thing's fast. I mean, I feel like it has to be after that damage, but it's getting wished. Alright, fuck, I don't even remember how much damage it did. I don't know if it's worth it to like fuck around with Zung here. I mean, like, oh, that's today's sim. Jesus. Zapdos. So that Gyro Ball did like 15 to 20, I think. I don't have healing on this thing. This is a bad move. So it has to wave. Bronze Lung's basically useless now. Because I don't have leftovers, I have Colbur. I don't even know how much HP I was at beforehand. He's killed Bronze Lung, I'm so stupid. I mean, I don't know, Bronze Lung might still be useful. Just gonna swap into this guy again. Lycanroc. Whew. Oh, you read me like a book, dude. Well, I don't think he has a switch into this thing. Like, what's his rock resist? Archulodon's, I mean, I guess it's Snoozler? I'm just gonna Stone Edge. Maybe I should just run. Sometimes I feel like I'm taking too long to run calcs. Sometimes I'm just not running calcs at all. It's a flip to see if you guys in this newsletter though. But I feel like I don't know. It's hard to say. I think the damage is more worth it than like dying from a CC. So yeah. You're just sacking this Screamtail. It's his middle ground. Alright, we hit the Stone Edge. Alright, we pick up a kill, but we're not in the greatest position. Even though we're out to kill. Deer comes in. This is his Terramon for sure, right? He's the only one he brought. That's Intimidate, so he's not running Sap Sipper. So he didn't bring them. So Sinistcha getting killed early kind of sucks, but I bet it was like a Specs or something. I feel like that crit mattered so much. But I think I was slower anyway, so I probably had to like do something wacky. But I probably beefed it around that Archulodon. At least it's dead. Well, speaking of Weirdeer, what the fuck does it do? I have 30 seconds to decide, which is really not enough time for me to figure out what I'm doing. It's Farrier Ground. I'm going to Bronzong. Because I don't think this thing can hit Bronzong. I also think Bronzong's useless. Alright, so he's agilitying in front of Bronzong. So he's like double dance. Does this thing win? Can it kill Zong? I don't really... Can't really be, I guess I have to find out. I really don't have a choice. Just to click Gyro Ball. And see if he's like committed. He's just setting up. I wonder if this thing can just win. I have a Cell Rock though. So we have that. But I don't know if it can do that much damage to a Terra Ground. Jesus. If I knew I might get fucked over by Weirdeer. But it's not the way I necessarily anticipated it. He's gonna have to hold that Terra though. I mean, like, I should be trying to run my calcs on this thing. He's thunderbolting me. Doesn't kill. Come on. God damn it, that's game losing. Alright, let's try to think clearly while I'm still in it. Oh, that's so game losing though. Alright. I don't remember how much I was before, so... He has Thunderbolt for some reason. He's Calm Mind, Agility, Thunderbolt. Probably Sword Power, which is why he's not hitting. And I did like 50. What do I do? I mean, I know what I do. I just like, what do I do after this? I don't know. I mean, I have to click Gyro Ball. Oof, 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 oof. I mean, hopefully something can take a hit. I'm too nervous to even like click the buttons correctly. I mean, Cleverable should be able to take a hit, but I don't know if it can kill, and I think Score is in a similar spot. Yeah. I mean, it's +1 and I'm Magic Guard. I don't know. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. I didn't even look at the calc damage. I'm just griefing. I just threw away. I fucked up. I should have gone to Clefable and hope I crit, basically. But, oh well. I didn't even need a crit. I just need the damage on it, but whatever. He's just gonna click Sword Power. He's like probably thinking like, why did you go into this thing? Because it just dies, and that's correct. I griefed it. I just threw a match. I choked it. Yeah, because I can't win without Glassguard now. Fuck. I was just able to dance on me. I can take this hit, I think. Yeah. Which is what I should have done. I just fucked up my order. And I got the Spit F drop. But you can't miss, so I'll Moonlight for fun. Ugh. Last game losing because I sacked Glassguard like that. Glassguard could have maybe like made this a winnable game, but I went to the wrong thing because I just didn't look at the calc correctly. I actually didn't look at the calc at all. I just panicked. But that's gonna cost you in a Wi-Fi battle, in a timered battle. Well, okay, Word Ear killed 2 things. I mean, honestly, I also got unlucky too, which is kind of a joke, but like, that's the problem. If I can't do both. I can't just get unlucky and play well. I have to get unlucky and choke. So. Yeah, this thing just wins, because I don't have my Glassguard anymore. I could have gotten Glassguard previously, it would have been fun. Like, I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe there's some way that I can get out of this. I only have 2 Pokemon left. Like, Blaziken maybe can get 1 kill and live a Sneasel or close combat. I don't know what he's thinking. But I can't kill a Blastoise. Whew. I'm so mad, but whatever. But I mean, I do have a points game track with Muffin after this, so I can vent to him. But I mean, it started off in my favor RNG wise, and then it slipped away from me. But then I just made a misplay, so. But I don't know. I don't know if I even win from this position if I was able to switch score in. I don't even know if I will take another rock sounds. Lack and rack. I don't even know. I'm not even thinking, guys. I straight up just zoned out. I mean, like, maybe I can. I don't know. I'm just gonna click Fire Blast. I live? I don't, yeah. Well, that's GG's to Muffin. And sucks for me. But, you know, GG to him. He played well. It's unfortunate that RNG has to like mess up games sometimes. But, I mean, I shouldn't have thrown away Gliscor. And he was still in a better position. Just in general, I think, towards the latter half of that game. So it's just unfortunate for me. But I'll now call him and be sad. When you are good for all. Yo, yo, yo.
Hello.
Oh my god, wait, let me make sure. I fucked up my audio multiple times with these things. Wait, speak.
Hello, is it all?
Yeah, okay, good. It's coming in. I don't know if it's crystal clear. Let me bump you up a little bit. I'm like kind of sending it on it.
I just have to say, we did not manifest hard enough.
No, we fucking did not. We just got owned. There's not
we were manifesting, and it did not work.
No. I mean, whatever. It's Pokemon. I think, I mean, in the end, I don't know if I would have been able to come back from the weird shit, but like, if I didn't throw Gliscor by accident, then maybe we had an actual game.
Honestly,
So,
I'm excited to tell you what the weirdo was.
What?
Are you recording now, or like has it started?
I'm already. I've been recording this whole time. I
just didn't know if you do an intro. Okay.
No. I just like go. I literally haven't stopped recording.
Oh, lol. Well, I will say, like, right now, your team was such a pain in the ass to prep for. And what I mean by your team, I mean the combination of Blaziken, Gliscor, and Greninja.
Yeah.
I couldn't get past those three when because I didn't finish building my team until 10 p.m. My original team had nothing but special attackers. It had Regice, it had a special attacking Blastoise. I had nothing but special attacking, and I realized if he does Calm Mind Clefable, how screwed am I? So I went back to the drawing board. I realized nothing switches into a choice band sneeze. I was choice band sneeze. I'll send you my paste.
Okay.
I was choice banded Sneasler, and I was like, nothing switches in besides Gliscor, and Gliscor still takes about I think it was like 30 that was calcing. That was defensive Gliscor. And I was like, well, I'll put that in, and then I was like, you know, I'm gonna make Blastoise offensive, because I was like, okay, well, if Blaziken, I was expecting Sword Stance or Bulk Up. If Blaziken gets me down to torrent range, I can Aqua Jet. I can get a Liquidation and just Aqua Jet, and then I'm sweet, and then Aqua Jet for priority in general. So that was my thoughts going in. But if you see for the taste, my sheer pride and joy was the weirdier. I didn't get the weakness policy. I was hoping for a knockoff or something, but it was Modest Nature, Agility, Calm Mind, weirder with Thunderbolt, because I was expecting Greninja. I had Shadow Ball before because I was like, ooh, Bronzong kind of wars me. But so in my thought process, I was like, okay, you definitely have to bring the 4. Greninja, Gliscor, Clefable, Blaziken. I was right about 3. And I was like, Bronzong could come, but it also could be replaced by Lycanroc or even Vikavolt if they want to be annoying with webs. Sorry if I'm talking so much.
No. You're good. You're chilling.
But yeah, that was an intense game.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to know what I was thinking for prep, I was debating, like, Ren was my 7th Mon, but I thought, like, you don't have a Moonblast switch in, so I was like, that's pretty good. I also really like Lycanroc, but maybe I should have dropped it. I didn't really think you would end up bringing Sneasler, because I thought Sneasler had, like, a really fucking bad matchup. Really bad matchup.
Like, I have friends I build with, and I said to them, one of them was like, trust me, Sneasler on Burden. I was like, this is probably the worst matchup. But then 10 p.m. brain here, after doing an hour of calcs, I was like, why am I thinking just on Burden? Why don't I do Poison Touch Choice Band? That kind of works better, to be honest. And I was like, what? Like, nothing. Even Clefable didn't even like switching into it. And if I got the I mean, it didn't matter. I was expecting Unaware, so it didn't really matter that you were Magic Guard in my brain at 10 p.m. I was like, huh. Also, Heat Blaziken. Heat.
Yeah, no, that I was like, Archulodon is so fucking annoying for my team. So I'm gonna like, so what if I just run Special Blaziken? Like, what are you gonna do?
Well, honestly, I was sitting there like calculating. I was like, oh, do I switch out on the CC? Like, cause I was, but that gives you a chance for Swords Dance, and then because I was in my mind, I was like, Swords Dance Blaziken just wins. How do I beat that? How do I beat Speed Booster? Like, I just got. And that was my biggest cry, and that's why I didn't bring. And I'm so sad I didn't bring it. That's why I didn't bring Regice. I love Regice. But to me, this battle was probably more important than any playoffs game. Because I had to show you my team works.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good. It's definitely good. You last minute swapped to Weird Ear in transactions for this match. So I will say right now that was straight up nothing to do with this battle. Okay.
I didn't like Ursaring. I kept sitting there. I kept looking at every match in the future. I was like, Ursaring just does not do anything. So and a lot of people weren't happy. But the main reason I wanted Cramorant. That was the main reason. I really wanted Cramorant. So I was like, I have to get rid of something. So I have Cramorant on the team. What do I get rid of, and what can I swap around? So the only reason, in reality, the only reason I have Weird Ear is because I wanted Cramorant, because I love Cramorant as a Pokemon. And I've done, it has a 95% win rate. So I'm like, you know what? I'm bringing the boy. I'm bringing off the bench.
Wow. Okay. Because I was thinking like Weird Ear has Sap Sipper and it's a normal Psychic type, so it stops Sinistra, which has a really good matchup versus your team. Unfortunately, I didn't look at your Archulodon set. Were you Specs or did the crit matter?
No, I was a Soulfest.
Yeah. So the crit mattered a lot. So
yeah, I wanted to sit on the field. Okay. So, yeah. Because I was thinking your Terra types, and I was like, what do I lose the most ground in clicking? And I was like, look, if I click Flash Gun and they don't Terra, I lose a lot of ground, and they start like Calm Minding or something like that. So I was like, look, even if they Terra Fairy, I was calculated a +1 Flash Cannon still does a butt ton, and it's still, even if you get to +2, I still could come back from it.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I was like, you know what, screw it. We're going Dark Pulse, because I thought it was just the clearest answer. And lo and behold, RNG was like, you know what, that was a good answer. Good answer.
It would have still been like 60-7 to me, so it would have still fucked me up. I don't know what I've done from there. So, because you can still just Draco next turn, but
well, until I saw Terra, Draco was off the board for me. Because I was like, look, if they Terra Fairy, that just gives you momentum, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I was playing off that. I was like, he won't Draco.
And that's why I love your team the most, because it's so easy for your team to get momentum.
Yeah.
To the point where like I always felt, even in prep, I always felt like I was in the back foot. Like as you saw my build, I was like bold, or like impish. Like I had to like be so physically bulky, because I was like, if it's not Blaziken, it's Lycanroc. That'd be the next issue.
Yeah. I mean, for when prepping against your team, I was like, I think I had the matchup advantage. That's what I was thinking. But when I saw Screamtail, I assumed Screamtail would have Encore. But then you clicked Stealth Rocks, and then you clicked Wish, and I was like, does he have Protect? Does he have Encore? Like, I just got mind fucked by that. I was like, because I think if I just like sat up on your face with Clefable there, like, that might have been really good for me, actually, if I just didn't get mind fucked by the fact that you might have Encore. Like.
I am very cheeky with my Screamtails. I do the weirdest sets of weird Screamtails, to the point where like I think I've only ever run Encore Screamtail once in my life. Oh my god. Other than that, I really like to and now I said that, my opponent is like, does he run it this time? I like to really like to mind games with it. I mean, last week that unfortunately I didn't get to play. And I'm gonna say, because I'll probably end up changing my prep if I do have to fight them again. I had Bulk Up Screamtail.
Yeah, I love Bulk Up. Bulk Up Stored Power, or just straight up Bulk Up?
No, it wasn't even Bulk Up Stored Power. I think it was like Bulk Up Flavor of Drain Punch.
Oh my god.
Against an extra drill team, because I was like, okay, Bulk Up once, and I just thought Drain Punch. I just thought.
Screamtail is like such a psycho prepmon in general. Having used it myself, like you can just kind of go off with it. There's so much.
Look, honestly, I wasn't expecting the Iron Head. I was expecting like Crunch or something on the Lycan Rocks. I was like, no, I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna stay in to see what this is. And then it did like 1 billion damage. I was like, never mind. Because like as you saw, I'm a 180 defense. Like if I didn't have that, thanks to your Blaziken, if I didn't have that defense, realistically, if Blaziken wasn't there, all my Pokemon would be a lot more frail.
Dude, Blaziken is such a prep magnet. So.
It honestly was, and then you bring out Specs, and I was like, you know what, fair play, fair bloody play.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for the credit there. I mean, I wish we just did, like, I said it when the turn 1 Hurricane missed, and I was like, oh no. Like,
look, honestly, I feel so bad because my video, I got real pissed off, like, with turn, like, the first, like, 2 hacks, and then the other 2 hacks haven't healed. Like, okay, it's fair, it's even. Then the hacks kept going. I'm like, right, that's enough hacks. That's enough hacks. Look, I get I missed first turn Hurricane. But I was honestly when clicking Hurricane, because one of my other battles, I hit 8 Hurricanes in a row. So leading into this, I was like, I'm gonna miss one. I just know. And it had to be the very first one. Where I'm like, damn, that's a 2-shot on Gliscor, meaning Zap doesn't get poisoned, or you either sack Gliscor to actually, no, yeah, it just doesn't get poisoned until like maybe later. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was just going, cause my thought process for staying in was like, I thought you'd be like a more offensive Zapdos, so I knew I would take like 1 million damage, but I thought rocks were super important this game, so I set them up, and then I was like, oh, I guess to click Toxic as well.
Which in turn was really good of me, because to set up Weird Deer, I had a few Pokemon I could set up on.
Yeah.
It was Gliscor if you didn't have Toxic. I just kind of sit there. It was Bronzong if I got the Intimidate off, but I started panicking because seeing how much the Dry Ball did, I was like, why is it doing that much? Not realizing I clicked Intimidate on the Calcs, and I was like, what the fuck? Lycan Rock Dust, depending on what move after Intimidate. And then I think there was a few other Pokemon that I was like, I know I can sit on this field and just set up at the very least, because I was like, look, Agility at least allows me to outspeed Blaziken, and you forcing to either use Protect or switch out or something.
Yeah.
But thank you for opening my eyes that Blaziken can do more than Swords Dance, Protect, Speed Boost.
Yeah, I've run Scarf, I've run Specs, what else will I run? I don't even know if there's that much more for me to run, but I'm pushing the limits with Blaziken, so...
So I'm like fingers crossed that my name now gets into the little post being like, this cool set. I'm like, come on, Weird. I know you didn't get to show off your weakness policy, but come on, it's a Weird Deer.
Weird Deer popped off.
In what world do you say Weird Deer pops off?
I don't know, man. I had like a strange feeling going into this matchup, and I was like, maybe Weird Deer just owns me, because I don't know exactly what it's gonna do. And lo and behold, it got me. I got the Deer. I got Weird Deer, man.
I do love that you put high horsepower on Gliscor in case of Rillaboom, because Rillaboom was another one.
I thought Rillaboom would come, because I think Rillaboom was so good versus me. That's what I was thinking.
And that's the reason I didn't bring it, because A, it was too good, and I was thinking, he probably will prefer that, and B, I was also kind of like, because originally the Rillaboom set would have been Grassy Surge, Grassy Sea, Acrobatics to catch Blaziken on a switch-in.
Yeah.
Obviously with Specs would have mattered, but I was like, that's such a one-dimensional thing, and then Gliscor kind of just walls, like, a lot of the reasons why I didn't bring what I did, it was because you played Gliscor. It just kind of just sat there, and I was like, oh, I don't really want to sit there and deal with Toxic for the entire game, because that would be terrible. So that at least why I didn't bring Rillaboom at all.
I thought because Glide would be super nice for Greninja and Lycanroc. So I was Ice Spinner Bronzong for that, but also like just speaking of Gliscor, I feel like this was supposed to be like Gliscor's game, and he just fucking beefed it. He just choked it. Like he didn't do anything. I told him to do the wrong things, and he choked it, and now he's getting the blame. So
yeah, well, yeah, because like when you sent out Gliscor, I was thinking to myself, oh, is he like because I was thinking it's like I don't have enough because even if you weren't unaware. Clef, I still don't have enough setup to do anything, so I was kind of like, I could sit here and just take a U-turn. I could tear and set up again, but I was afraid of a crit, just to seeing how RNG has been going. I was like, I ain't risking the crit. They've put out Gliscor and a silver platter. I'm taking it. I'm taking that thing.
Yeah, some correct decision, actually. Like, I mean, what happened was like I knew I was fucked once the Bronzong para hit. I was like, that might be game losing, because if I get the second Gyro Ball, even if you didn't die, Lycanroc comes in, and then I have like I'm still in an okay position. But then I was like, I know Clef tanks it. Then I was looking at Gliscor, and then I like was running out of time, and I kind of like brain farted, and I realized I hadn't looked at how much damage the Gliscor took. So I clicked Gliscor, I looked at it, I was like, Gliscor definitely dies. I just lost the game. I cannot win anymore. So
yeah, because I was low-key expecting like something like Protect. I was like, okay, maybe if he protects, he might be in range. Because like I was eyeballing, and I was like, look, that's definitely in range. Maybe if I to Protect, maybe. That's originally why I thought you sent it in.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a reasonable assumption, actually.
But look, honestly, you, I was like, you were the first opponent to take me. Oh, my internet is like dying a little bit, so I might be lagging. Oh no, I'm back. You were the first opponent to like really take me to like the timer in terms of like I had like 3 seconds. I had to click a move or something. Because there was a lot of like it was just a lot of 50-50s. Like, okay, do you tear? Do you not tear? Do you switch? Do you not switch? Do you click this move over this move? Do you expect me to switch?
Yeah.
It was stressful. It was stressful.
That's how I feel every match. Like 60 seconds is simply not enough time. I am simply not well enough prepared to be like, I know everything that will happen in this match prior to going in. So it's like I'm like trying to run a calc. I'm like, oh fuck, what do I click? Oh, is he gonna do this? He's trying to soul read your opponent. You're like, what the fuck? And it's
look, the only reason I felt slightly more confident is because I did spend, and I will say this right now, it's kind of sad. I don't mock, but instead I spend an hour or two going through every single type of calc that I could possibly do.
Oh my god!
And everything set I could properly think. Obviously, I didn't expect specs at all, or I also didn't think Sinister would come because I was like, man, this thing kind of just gets bodied by a lot of my stuff.
I thought it was really good, except for Weird Day. That was my perception of it.
Yeah. So I literally, and Greninja was like the biggest thing I was calculating. I was like, okay, if they lead Greninja, I have to switch into Argellodon in case it's like Specs Ice Beam because I'll blow my Zapdos out the waters. But when I didn't see it, I was like, okay, you either lead Lycanroc or you lead Gliscor. You're leading one of those two. I know that for sure. And I was calculating. I was like, look, Choice Band, Rock, I can live. I did not calc Choice Band Stone Edge. So if you had led that and clicked that, I would have lost my Zapdos straight away. But I was like, it definitely worked. And then obviously because I was an unburdened, I just sped creeped the Lycanroc, and I was like, look, as long as I outspeed that, we'll ball from there. We'll have to.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Well, I mean, like, well, I had a sentence and now I've lost it. But yeah, I mean, I was fuck. I don't remember what I was gonna say, so I'm gonna pivot into the other thing that I was thinking. So it's like for the rest of the season, you're now 4-0, which makes you so you're still undefeated. And as someone who's dropping to 2-2, I'm like, fuck. Because like I looked at the schedule, I play Lars next week. Like I don't want to play Lars next week. I don't want to play Sun. How are you feeling about the rest of your season?
Look, honestly, I think it's my because it's 9 weeks. I think it's my week 7, week 8. I verse like the two other like I think it's Lars and then
Gravy. Is it?
Yeah, I think I verse those two, and I think those are going to be probably the toughest battle. So getting to 4-0, I'm like, okay, I just need theoretically just one more battle under my belt, and I'm pretty much in play. I could choke every other battle.
You can coast now.
And
you can hide your shots.
I can pretty much.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like, it is still very stressful. I mean, I feel like I'm still kind of in the mindset of like I have to prove myself because like my first battle there was a DLC disconnect issue, even though I don't think it would have mattered too much because I kind of had the hacks on my side. Then obviously I got the forfeit win on my other battle, so I was like, it was a big panic of like, oh no, I hope they don't think I'm actually secretly terrible of a player and I'm just trying to get these free wins. So I'm still gonna go into every single week in the mindset of I want to win this to showcase what I can do.
Yeah.
To show that I'm a good battler until playoffs, and then I can choke in my playoffs game like I always do. Don't worry about that one.
Look, I mean, like, it's.
But I will put.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I was gonna say I'll probably now once I get 5 wins, I'll probably start doing a little bit more creative meanie type of sets. Maybe you'll see Cremorant come a lot more.
Cremorant every match. Cremorant.
What do you do against Choice Band Cremorant?
You don't.
You don't do anything.
Cremorant moment. So yeah, I mean that's like looking forward to the rest of the season. I hope I need to beat you. I need to beat you and Gravy in playoffs now. I need to beat you both and beat you. That's my stretch goal at this point. But we'll see what I can manage.
And I think that'll be very much more difficult for both of us because now we kind of see each other's sets and we're kind of like,
Yeah, it's like it's a mess. It's a complete mess.
How do we change this up so it's not like? Because I don't think I can bring Weedy against you again.
Yeah, like hopefully I don't fall. I don't. I mean, you know. All right. Well, apparently I've been recording for 53 minutes. So
yeah, that's a good recording.
It's a banger. This is a banger match for sure. Unfortunately, RNG happens, but whatever. It was still a fun match to play. And thank you for joining me for this post game talk. But
thank you for having me.
Oh, of course. And I'll see everyone else next week. Peace.